I'm almost online.
Okay.
Hello. Hello.
Hello, I'm an interview. Hello.
We welcome you to our online section. I don't know if anybody can hear me, but I think I'm audible enough. Hello, you're welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Invite your friends and family. We're live again today, and we hope that you will join with your friends and family. Hi, good evening. Oh, good evening. We are proud to have you again. Welcome, welcome, welcome as we wait for others to join. Hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. It's quite a long time we came online last. I'm happy to welcome everyone joining us live again. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We welcome you to our live broadcast. Christians managing stress. We're going to be talking today about Christians managing stress. Invite your friends and family. Join us again. It's another Facebook time with my fans, lovers of good things, good Anglicans. I'm here. It's been very hectic, very busy, but we'll find time to come again. God is with us. God is with us. God is with us. Enjoy the hymn while we come back. Invite your friends, join. I think today we are going to help people with sponsoring of few datas to some of our fans. We have missed you all. We have really missed you all. Thank you again for joining. Today we'll be talking about pastors managing stress. Pastors managing stress, or Christians managing stress, especially when it comes to spirituality. And if God really is the will of God for us to stress to death. So we're going to be talking about it today. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Invite your friends. Let my friends join. Today, before we proceed with the teaching, on managing stress, I want to sponsor few data. We're gonna give away few data to some of our fans. It's been a long time that this happened last. So let us pray. Father, we thank you for today. Thank you for the teaching that is about to come. We're going to be talking about stress and managing of stress as pastors and as Christians. Give us grace, oh God, to think out good things that will help the church. This and many more we ask through Christ our Lord. Amen. So I can see Somto. Somto is going to be acting again like he does to give away data to those who join. Anyone who is really lucky to meet me today, we have missed series of weeks, but it's not intentional. It's because I've been very busy, and at one point I was away for religious trip, but nevertheless, we cannot run away from what God has asked us to do. So it's a covenant that we have signed to come online. So, but this afternoon, I felt, it's a long time. And so I see Muna Debbie, Somto. I want you to paste on this page how many data will be given out. If you are there, Somto, paste on this platform. I want to know how many data the people are going to be receiving. Can you write it on the comment section, Somto? And tell us how they are going to be receiving it. Yes, I see you say the sound is clean. Thank you, Somto. But the question now is, can you paste on this comment section, Somto? Our topic today is managing stress. Whether you are a pastor, or you are a minister of God, or you are a Christian, or you serve in whatever capacity you do, the important way to manage stress as a Christian. So it's very important we talk about it. Most pastors die today not because they are sinners. There are most deaths that should be averted. Stress is a killer. In as much as you are worshiping God, in as much as you are a man of God, fire-bound, spirit-filled, if you die, you are not irreplaceable. You'll be replaced immediately. So it's also very important we talk about managing your stress, managing your health, managing your health, especially to enable you come back strong to the church. You are not Mr. Know-It-All. You are not Mr. Know-It-All. If there's any reason why anybody should manage their stress, if there's anybody that should manage their health very well and stress, it should be pastors, it should be priests. So we are going to discuss it today. We are still waiting for Somto. I believe Somto is on this page. If he is not, we like him to paste. I don't know how the data works in Nigeria. Today, we don't want to give money. We want to give data. What we are doing today is to encourage people with data. My followers online, it's been a while that we did a giveaway last. I know people may be waiting for that. So, but I can't do it from my end. I don't know how it works in Nigeria. So this data will only be for my fans that are from Nigeria, not American. We don't have data here. We pay for data monthly, so we don't recharge data weekly or as we need it, as pay as you go. So I wouldn't know how it works with our people. But I'm waiting for them. I'm looking at the comment section, trying to see. Let me write to him and ask him to paste the data we are about to send. Okay, we hope he's going to respond. But anyone joining, you are welcome to join. Just join and wait. So long as he responds, we are going to be calling out names and tell you how. Okay, he responded. Okay, Somto says we will be giving 3 gig data. Wow, I don't know what that means, but whatever that means, that is the much we can give today. So he said, just put your phone number line for data. So I will call out the first person on my list will be Dora Okorie. Don't worry, immediately after we finish, we'll be deleting people's number. Once the broadcast ends, we are going to clean the numbers and make sure your number is not left on the page, but we want to bless people with data so you can listen to the end of this program. So, Dora, good evening, Venerable. Thank you. So I want you to credit Dora. Dora, can you place your account number, your phone number? I believe he says phone number. Can you place your phone number? I see Praise Vincent Ozochukwu. Ordinary needs a lot of data. Can you credit Ordinary with data? Oh, I see my big daddy. Okay, Chinaza, this name I'm going to call now, you are going to send data without asking him to pass his number. He started an amazing work recently, and I really cherish it. I mean, I'm not talking about any other person, about Venerable Chigozie Anieto. Please follow this page. I want every sound Anglican to follow the page of Venerable Chigozie Anieto. Trust me, you will come back and thank me later. I am introducing the page of Venerable Anieto to you. There is an amazing work God have just used him to perform these days. I mean, for over a week now, he's been doing an amazing job about creating content on our hymns. And I trust you. I follow that page. And please drop your number. Something is asking for people to drop their number so he can be able to credit you guys with data. Please drop your number so he can credit your data. He's finding it difficult to do that. So he just reached out to me now. Some of the numbers are already on the screen, so you may start doing that. Now, when you receive your own data, can you let us know? Can you let us know once you receive your own data? Let us know so we can appreciate God together with you. But I was saying something before Somto mentioned, talked about the data stuff. But the data stuff should not disturb what we're doing. So whatever we're doing is more important than the data. But the data is just to help people, come online. Somto, I see Lovett, I see Praise, I see Obioma, Enujioke. I see Muna Debbie. I see Muna. Can you just I see Nosiri Obioma, Mordecai Olulakin. I see Uzonna Owanwenna. So please, just as you are doing that, I'm introducing a very wonderful page that you can follow. This page is Venerable Anieto. He uses his page to talk about Anglican hymns, and the melodious sound of that hymn touches me every morning. I mean, every morning. Like every single morning when that comes, I use it as meditation. And I mean, it's a page you will never regret to follow. These are the things we encourage. I'm very proud of him and proud of our Anglican clergy. What we're doing online now is amazing. It's amazing. So this man of God is doing an amazing job, and I'm proud to introduce his page to you. I will be pasting his page on my own So those who follow me can follow him too, and you will never regret doing so. He didn't know I would be doing this, but I'm just moved because if you follow that page, you come back and thank me. You will learn history of the hymns we play. You will learn what we do, why we do what we do. So and who sang what they sang and when they sang it, and it's inspirational. I mean, it's inspirational. So I encourage you to follow that page. The page is Chigozie Anieto. I'm going to paste his name at the end of the program on my page, so those who want to follow what I'm telling you can find it right there. So I thank all of you for joining. I see Oranyere Kinsley. Please paste your phone number for data. Somebody's crediting the data. Once you receive it, just tell us, I have received it. Put the network, whether MTN or Glo or whatever network you use. But I don't know, sometimes if you prefer a particular network, let us know. But if not, it's important we, okay, let me see what I get here. It says, please okay, he said, let me send it as airtime. Okay, data is not going. He says he's now going to be transferring it as airtime. Data is really not going. So you're going to be getting a 1,600 Naira airtime. 1,600 Naira airtime. So sometimes there are a lot of people online. Once you receive your own, let us know that you've received your own. Don't worry, everybody that came online today will receive something. That is a promise. If you are here to listen, you are not going to regret it. You will get at least something to encourage you for a phone call, or I don't know, that I intend helping people with data, but he says data is not going. That's the message I got now. So we will be crediting, and he says he's crediting 1,600. So that's it. So let's go. As he's doing that, I will be announcing those who have actually gotten theirs. We write on the page. So just place your number. The topic is managing stress. I mean, everybody is really guilty of this, of the things I'm going to say today, including myself, including myself. But I'm going to give some instances why clergymen should manage their stress. Very important. In as much as we look very healthy, we are very young, some of us, and some of us are old. Whether old or young, stress can kill both old and young. And I want to begin by telling you that if you die today, you are not irreplaceable. So there's always somebody somewhere waiting to replace you. There's always a replacement. So I will begin with pastors. Pastors, I want to encourage you today to consider managing your stress as being very important. You will see a priest. He is serving in a very big parish, a very big one. He has 4 curates, but he is the one who takes the whole counseling. He's the one who does the Wednesday prayer and does the morning prayer all by himself because he feels insecure. He's the one who does everything around the parish, manage counseling, only him. He's afraid. He doesn't want to share his responsibility with others. And so you see him working really hard all by himself. And so the same person will finish crusade at Amobia by 7, and he's doing another crusade at Mpo Junction. You think you are the only person God have called, and you think that gift you have, God cannot use another to achieve it. It is an error in the church. That's one thing I've learned in this country over the years. nobody works without having a vacation time. Yes. A pastor was telling me sometime, he said, I have never taken vacation all the years that I have served as a pastor. Wow. That's interesting to know. You've never taken vacation and you are proud about it. Even Jesus at one point withdrew. There's need for people to withdraw at one point in their job. That job will be there. Let me tell you, if you work yourself to death, somebody somewhere is waiting to replace you. For sure. Somebody somewhere is waiting to replace you. So don't work yourself to death. I'm going to give you few points, few tools to use as a pastor. No matter how important they may tell you you are, no matter how great your parishioners may tell you you are, no matter what the people tell you, how they enjoy your ministry, they're able to enjoy your ministry because you are alive. Oh, yes. Everybody is able to praise you as a powerful child of God, powerful man of God, all because you are alive. If you die, trust me, if you die, there will be a replacement. And may I shock you that sometimes those replacements may even be better than yourself. So, in as much as you are working hard for God as a pastor, take out time to rest. And for those who do other jobs like civil service, like those who have their private business, please take some days off, shut your door and rest your body. No matter how you pray, if you don't rest your body will crash and you will die. And if you die, it's not a sin. Oh, yeah, nobody killed you. You are killed by stress. And so don't think you are so important in your organization that nobody can replace you. That's a lie from the devil. That's a very big lie. So you are replaceable. People will replace you within a twinkle of an eye. They will replace you immediately. If you are not able to carry on, they will replace you without any other further description. So managing stress as a clergy or a Christian requires a balance between personal spiritual discipline, practical strategies, and emotional awareness. I mean, managing stress is important. You don't put out 5 meetings in a day. My brother, you will kill yourself. The more you talk, the more dehydrated you become. And people don't know that dehydration kills. And if you talk too much, you are also stressing your mental ability. Speaking or talking is one stress that people have not noticed. I watch online and see some Nigerian pastors, when they pray with every strength in their voice and the power within their body. And you do this repeatedly, weekly. Be careful of your throat. Yes, it's true. Be careful. In doing all of this, you have to be wise. You have to be very intelligent about working for God. God has not asked you to work from 5:30 in the morning to 9:30 in the evening, and you are the only body working. Okay, there are pastors that don't take out time to sleep. Yes, he has a night vigil by 7 in the evening, or evening prayer by 7. And by 2 a.m. he's awake again praying, doing Tarry night. And by 4:30 in the morning, he's awake again, doing morning prayer. By 8 o'clock in the morning, he's already out doing evangelism. Brother, you will break down. You will break down. That is not what the church or the Bible is telling you. So, daily devotion. Prioritize prayer, Bible study, and meditation on God's word to draw strength and guidance. So your daily routine starts with dedication, starts with daily devotion, starts with asking God for strength and wisdom. Not just pastors, everybody. We must begin our day by asking God for strength, by asking God to guide our day, by asking God to strengthen us throughout our day. But remember, honor a day of rest to reconnect with God and renew your spiritual life. Even Jesus, even God at creation said, remember the holy Sabbath day and keep it holy. It says, 6 days you shall work and labor, but on the 7th day you will rest. I don't know if somebody is getting me. So picking a day off to rest, not attending meeting, not going to church, not doing anything, just shutting your door and resting is biblical. It's important. Don't fix program from Sunday to Sunday. It is not ideal. Most times, let me announce to pastors that Mondays are always pastors' off day. So you could labor from Monday to Saturday. Monday is kept for you to rest. Turn off your phone if you can. Don't answer to emergencies. Don't worry, things will take care of itself. If you guys are 2 pastors in a parish, the rector or the vicar could take a rest on Monday, and while the curate is working on Monday. So Tuesday becomes the curate's off day. Then Wednesday, you all begin your job all together, all through Saturday, Sunday. Monday, somebody takes a rest. There must be need for us to manage our rest. Sometimes also decide to take a retreat. Attend regular retreats for quiet reflection and renewal. You have to withdraw some time as a pastor for personal retreats. Within that retreat, try to organize yourself again. These are the things you will do to manage your stress. Try to manage yourself. So spiritually, renew yourself spiritually by creating a Sabbath day of rest, by creating a personal retreat for yourself, by also creating daily devotional time of prayer, quiet time. There'll be a time when you are not talking to anybody. You are not talking to your wife. You are not talking to anything in your house. You are not on the phone. You are just by yourself. And recalibrate, think again, and get refocused about life. And number 2, set boundaries. Set limit. Avoid overcommitting or staying awake unnecessarily. Set boundaries. Have time for yourself. Let there be a time when you are not doing anything. I've said that before. I cannot overemphasize that. Avoid having commitment from morning till night. Getting to run from one position to another, from one place to another. It is quite unacceptable for a Christian to, not just a pastor, a Christian. You went to your shop. Let me use those who have a store, like who are traders. Like I lived at Onitsha. Let's say you leave your house by 7 in the morning, and you close from your job at main market. Let's say 5, and from 5 you drive straight to the parish for fellowship that starts by 7. And the fellowship is going to run all through 10 p.m. and you get to your house by 11 or 10:30, and by 10:30 you start gisting again with your wife till 1, and by 4 again or 5 you are awake because you have to go to morning prayer, and from morning prayer 7 you go to job. You have less than 9 hours to sleep. Brothers and sisters, can I tell you that you are gradually getting close to the grave without knowing it? So make space, make time to rest is very important. You must not see everyone who comes to see you. Yes. It's not a sin for a pastor to say, Hey, I am resting. Hey, tell anyone that I want to take some off. Please let no one see me on Monday. Please, I'm not disposed on Monday. I want to take care of myself. I want to go out. There's nothing wrong for a pastor or a Christian to take their family to eateries. Take your children, drive to a recreation center. Pick a day when you are going to enjoy with your family, just you and your family. Drive to a restaurant. Eat out. Close your pots and go eat out. Stay somewhere. Enjoy with your family. There are times you should take off from the whole congregation and stay alone with your family. That's a very important part of our ministry. And I tell you, most people ignore it, and it's not a good one. Healthy relationship. We must maintain a support system that allows healthy relationship between our home. So do not be overstressed by not having healthy relationship. If a man lives in his home and he doesn't have a good relationship with his wife, that's a mental stress. That's very bad. Emotional stress. There are people that are emotionally stressed. Others are physically stressed. Others take this ministry to heart, so hard that they don't have time to rest. So today I'm talking about managing stress as a pastor. And when I started, I said, nobody is indispensable. If you die today, there must be a replacement tomorrow. If it's not tomorrow, next tomorrow, somebody will be posted. In fact, unfortunately, if a pastor dies now, the next minute, there's always somebody to take over from him. So it is important to encourage us to take some time off, take some rest. If you are just joining, we want you to paste your number so you can get either data or airtime. I don't know whatever Somto is giving out, but I mean, there's a giveaway. So no matter if you are here online, you are entitled to paste your phone number and get data or airtime. So that's a promise I made when we started. So if you are online now and your phone number is not here, don't worry. We said that after the whole thing, we will be deleting people's number. So don't worry about your number staying on the page. We're going to delete it. But if you are in Nigeria, and this data is just for those in Nigeria, don't paste it if you are here in the US, or if you are in Ghana. Unfortunately, we can't credit you. We can't credit your phone number or data or whatever you guys call it. So we are trying to talk about managing stress. Take a vacation. I was speaking to a clergy brother not quite long. And he said to me he has never taken a vacation. He has never left his parish. It doesn't cost much to take a vacation. I mean, if you are, let me set an example. If you are a village pastor posted in the remotest part of the world, and so from year to year, usually I think when I was in Nigeria, pastors, catechists used to have 3 weeks of vacation. Priests will have 1 month of vacation, while bishops will have 6 weeks of vacation. Not many pastors knows about this, that they are entitled to vacation, no matter the diocese where you are serving. You are entitled to leave your church for 3 weeks in most dioceses. And a pastor, a priest, you are entitled to leave your parish 4 weeks in a year. It's not too much to leave your parish for 30 days. Nobody is going to take away your church from you. Organize things. Let your curate take over. Okay? Let your church teacher take over for 1 month. You will not die. If you live in the village, let me use those who serve in rural area. You can come to the urban. And so while you are on vacation in the urban area, you will now learn things that people in the urban do. vacation, I don't mean now traveling for vacation and now you are also seeing, worshiping or going around from one pulpit to another, doing more work than usual. When you're on vacation, you can go to Lagos, go to Akwa Ibom. No matter how, look for your friend who lives in Bayelsa, travel to Bayelsa. Go to church on Sunday without wearing robe, without wearing your cassock, and sit in the congregation and observe how things are done differently in other places. So don't stay in your church from January to January. Every day, that nobody says a pastor does not have the right of vacation. So I don't know why Nigerian pastors have ignored vacation so much. And a lot of Nigerian priests are overstressed. And so just this Sunday, a renowned man of God, I will cease from calling his name, a very renowned man of God, known all over the globe, was preaching on the stage. When he came on stage, he looked sick, very sick. He looked very sick. And yet he was saying, I must preach. I'm called to preach. God have called me to preach. And while he was saying that, he lost consciousness. Even the mic he had in his hand fell off his hand. Brother, if you are told that you are not strong enough, why not go and take rest and take care of your life? If you leave your church, I keep saying it, you won't die. All of us are guilty of this. From the highest rank, from the highest rank of our church to the lowest, we need to be speaking about taking off, going to the hospital to check our life, check our health. You know, some people have wrongly talked about pastors going to take rest like it's a sin. It's not a sin for any pastor to take rest. There's nothing wrong for a priest to take vacation. So today we have talked about priests taking vacation. Let me see those I will announce for those who just joined us now. I don't know if you received the data. Can you tell us that you have received? I don't see anybody saying they have received. Are you sure people are receiving? I don't know. Michael, are we having any challenge? There's nobody that have nobody has commented back that they have received their airtime or better still data. I don't know which one you are doing. Hello? If you have received yours, can you just press received, please? If you have received, just press received. Tell us the number you are using, whether it's MTN or Glo. Tell us the number you are using, whether MTN or Glo. Because the comment section looks very quiet, so I'm a kind of worried. I don't know if Somto is actually doing what he's supposed to be doing, or whether he's having some challenge. Somto, reach out to me if you're having any challenge, but I believe you should be crediting people's phone, like either data or airtime. I don't know whichever way you choose to do. But not to be distracted with the airtime of a thing. We have talked about pastors and managing stress. Taking vacation. We said taking vacation is not a crime. Taking a time off is normal. Going to sit around with your family and shutting your door for a day does not mean you are an unbeliever, or does not mean that God have not called you. That is not what it means. It means that you are withdrawing. We said that why God chose the Sabbath to rest means that there must be a day of rest. And don't overload yourself with stress. And when you feel that you are not okay, go to the hospital. If you feel anything is wrong with you, speak to doctors. If you think something has happened to you, don't say, oh, it doesn't matter. It was just a little eye turn. That little eye turn could be a sign, a symptom of a very serious problem in coming to meet you in front. But if you're able to detect it now, child of God, I tell you, it will be taken care of. A lot of Christians have died because they said they're exercising their faith and they don't take medication. Do you know that medication is one of the ways God heals human? Do you know that medicine is a gift from God? So if you have headache, child of God, whether a priest or a lay person, don't say it doesn't matter. If you feel tired and dizzy, call off church service. You will not die. If you feel dizzy, you feel sick in a Sunday morning, you are about to go to church, and you feel a very serious headache, don't ignore it. Maybe you feel it constantly. Something is happening to you constantly. Don't say it doesn't matter. It's always good to go and check and let them tell you that there is nothing wrong with you, than not checking at all. So praying and praying and praying and asking God to heal you is good, but also taking care of your health is also more important. See the doctors at when due. See the nurses when you are supposed to, especially once a year. And for a Christian that is over 50 or 45, it's important for male Christians, it's important you check your prostate. Yes, check your prostate. Go to hospital, ask them to run a test on your prostate. And if you are a Christian mother, check your breast and be sure you don't have lumps about breast cancer. It's real. These things are real. No matter how you pray, no matter the level of prayers you make, you need these checkups. You need to check yourself regularly to be sure that you are sound. That you are sound. You are not sick. You know, people can be sick for a long time without knowing it, and all of a sudden they fall and die, and they will say they were killed. Most death is not nobody killed you, it's just stress. Most times people die is just stress, and not because your enemies are after you. Your enemies are not after you, it's because you didn't take care of yourself. So we are speaking about managing stress. Christians managing stress is very important. We look inward again and see how we are going to manage our stress as believers and as pastors. I don't know who has received. Let me check again and see who has received their data. Okay, some to remember there is another page called Archdeacon Dave Manepe. So be sure that those on that page are not also left out. This is also being broadcast on Dave Manepe. So those on that page should not be left without this data of a thing. So do well to check Dave Manepe too, and paste or whatever you are pasting on this page on that one too. Okay, he says, send me your number to my inbox if you have not received. Okay, maybe he's requesting inbox. To what's going on? Who have received? Okay, more. Somebody says, I haven't received mine. Good. Okay, received. Okay. Ezu Justin, received. Thank you so much. Dora Okorie says, not yet. Roland said, I just received my airtime gift. Thank you, Roland. God bless you. Real good, Roland. Let me say, it's just few. Nursery have not received. Nora have not received. Miracle Nursery have not received. Miriam Achinike have not received. Wow, please send your, I don't know who, but I can see people have started receiving theirs. So thank you guys. Dora Okorie said, I have not received. So in as much as we are waiting for the airtime to drop, we want to ask people to either call in or write their question or make their own comments or contribute to this program about stress management. If you are a health professional, we will appreciate you calling today and make your own input. Honestly, it's something I'll be happy to accommodate if you want to talk about stress management for pastors. I mean, tell us more about what you know about withdrawal and taking time off with your family or for yourself. So I'm going to be opening the phone line soon so people can make their comments. So you can either type yours on the comment section. Don't worry. Everybody, like I promised, everybody that is here today will get their airtime as long as you have pasted your number. Even when the program ends, he will continue to credit those who... before we close, I'm going to write something. So when I write something, it's going to be the end of those that will receive the airtime. So, but meanwhile, I'm opening the line. The number is always 070-3834-2610. 2834-2610. It's on the screen right now. You are free to call and tell us where you are calling from. Tell us how you feel about the program or make your own comment about stress management. So the number is right on the screen right now. I believe you can see the number from your end. But I think it's online now. And if you are here, you are free to make your comments. We are here live. We want to hear people talk about how they manage their stress or what they know about stress management or taking a vacation. Because taking a vacation is something that Nigerians don't like to do. Nigerians see vacation as, there are people who think that those who take vacation have no reason to do that. So, and it shouldn't be just an annual thing. It should be a regular thing. Take vacation as at when due. Walk away from your office. You are not alone. I mean, you are not alone. So we believe that those who take vacation, they do so because of their health. So managing your stress. So let's look at the questions again. Sir, are you aware that some pastors, okay. Hello? Yeah, good evening. Okay, hold on. Let me make sure you are audible online now. Let me be sure that you can be heard online. Hello, go ahead. Yes. Go ahead. Don't go away. I'm still struggling to make you sound audible on the platform. So I don't know why it's very faint. But can you hear me from your end? Can you hear yourself? But I'm finding it a little difficult to hear you on very well. So that's why I'm struggling to make it audible here. Okay, go ahead. Let me also monitor it on the other phone. Go ahead. Ask your question again, sir. Good evening, my brother. Okay. And but can you hear me from your end? Can you hear yourself? Oh, we are having a serious network challenge here. We can't hear you. The people can hear you. I don't know why it's that way. Okay, go ahead. Hello? Okay, maybe call again. We are having some challenge. I don't know why we couldn't hear him. He was really making a very important contribution, which I would have loved everybody to hear. Hello? Yeah, good evening. Okay, okay, still you. Wow, we just I don't know what. Okay, go ahead. This is the greatest challenge I have ever had. It's really sounding very faint. But I know you are talking about the priest taking a vacation with his personal fund or something. But I didn't hear you very well. The level was low. So I'm trying to work on the machine to see if it's actually coming from my end or maybe we have some yes, my voice sounds very clear, but I don't think the people hear you. Can you turn your Facebook and see if you can hear yourself on Facebook? That is the challenge. So that's exactly what I'm trying to struggle to control. Okay, ask the question now.
Church funds for his vacation. Is it like they don't see it necessary for the priest to go on vacation? Or is it a more that it must be it cannot be his personal money?
So you know what happened? You just got back online now, so people can hear you now. Start the question all over. I was trying to work on it to make people so that people can hear you.
All right. Good evening.
Good evening, my brother.
All right. My question is, all right, I've been in a church. I've been in a church and then the priest decided to go on vacation outside the country to rest. And after a while, some person started gossiping around that the priest went on vacation. Is it like the priest cannot take a rest from work? Or is it that they don't care about their priest going on vacation to take rest?
This is why we are making this teaching. Thank you for raising it. It's a serious problem with the Anglicans. I mean, the priest has a right to go for vacation. Like I said, priests have 4 weeks of vacation. Bishops have 6 weeks of vacation. Catechists have, in some dioceses, 2. In the other dioceses, Some may give catechist 3, but between 2 and 3 weeks for catechist. Priests are between deacon and archdeacon is 4 weeks. Why between bishop and primate is 6 weeks. But it's just that I don't know, people don't know about it, because for years many pastors will be posted in a church, they refuse to take vacation. So they are there every day. For this reason, most Anglican church members do not longer recognize that their pastors are supposed to leave them for 1 month in a year. It's not too much. It's not too much. Are you getting it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so you are very correct. It's not the first time we are hearing that from our church members. They think the priest does not have the right to do that. No, they are wrong because they are not well informed. Are you hearing me?
Okay.
They are not informed.
Yes.
The information I'm passing across here is that every priest has the right to go on vacation. So every priest has the right to go on vacation.
Okay, sir. I want to suggest, if it will be possible, let the diocese during the synod period, let it. Hello, sir.
Go ahead, I'm hearing you.
Okay. Now, I want to suggest something. I think the reason why some of the church members are not informed is because I think if it will be discussed in the church synod, in the synod, that and let the members know that the priest is entitled to go on a vacation. Let them.
Most priests don't even know they are entitled for a vacation.
Wow.
Unfortunately, because it's not emphasized. So most priests don't know that constitutionally that they are entitled for a vacation. And others who know they are entitled for a vacation wouldn't want to take a vacation because they are afraid that somebody will take away their parish when they are on vacation. You get what I mean by that?
Yes.
So thank you. Let's take this call and see who is calling. Thank you. Hello. No, I think they are calling the regular line. You can call a WhatsApp line. WhatsApp will help us much better. With this, WhatsApp is much easier. So call on WhatsApp. Call on WhatsApp. WhatsApp is much better. We are talking about priests taking a vacation. So Anglicans and church members know that pastors and priests are entitled for a vacation annually. It's not just the bishop that goes on vacation. Archdeacons go on vacation. Canons go on vacation. Priests go on vacation. So a lot of times priests don't want to take this vacation because they are afraid that when they leave, their curate will replace them. No, sir. Nobody's going to replace you when you leave. You just manage your church very well and take some time off. Go to Lagos, visit your friend in Owerri, visit your friend in Akwa Ibom, go to Uyo. If you are serving in a rural area, you can take a step to a friend who lives or take a vacation somewhere. If you can afford going to a vacation abroad, oh, wonderful. Come over here and take some rest. But do not stay in your parish from January to December. And December you are there, even Christmas time, there's no time for your family. Your children will grow up hating you. So take a vacation. So the number on the screen is encouraged that you call a WhatsApp, not a regular line. Call a WhatsApp. WhatsApp will help us more. Why? Because it's an international call. So if you call the number direct, it's going to be charging higher. That's why I recommend WhatsApp. So with WhatsApp, all you need is the data. And already we are supplying you with airtime for 1,600, I was told. So I believe you will receive it. So the next caller, somebody was calling to make a very valid comment, but I think he was calling the regular line, and that's why it didn't go through. So the number on the screen is 070-3834-2610. We hope somebody else is going to come to... Somebody else is going to be here to help us. Okay, Muna says, I have received. Muna says, I have received. Thank you, Muna. Somebody else is going to be here to... Okay, Muna have received. Muna, I have credited you. Thank you. Okay, nice one, sir. God bless you for this, sir. Thank you, Moses. Moses, it is important that we start asking our pastors to go for vacation. Let them take a time off and refresh and come back again. Let them visit their family. Let them visit their friends. It's not a sin to do that. It's not a sin to do that. Miracle says, I have received my own airtime. May God bless you and replenish your pocket. Thank you, Miracle. Muna, Debbie have not received. Muna, Promise, Vincent have received his own. Nice one, sir. God bless you for this, sir. Thank you, Moses. I really appreciate that. Oh, Ngozi Olivia. Ngozi Olivia. Thank you. I see you published a book recently. Wow, I would like to have a copy. Are you on Amazon? Tell us if your book is on Amazon, Ngozi. I just saw it yesterday on your page. Congratulations. Congrats. If the book is on Amazon, let us have the link so we can get one. Thank you. Ngozi is a very big fan of this program, and I give a shout out to her. Thank you, Ngozi, for stopping by. Thank you, thank you. Okay, we got a message. But you can call this WhatsApp number is on. It says, Daddy, God bless you richly for this topic. It's very important and good. Thank you. You can try to call the WhatsApp. I don't have your, the WhatsApp will go through. Let me try to see. Let's see. Hello, Taiwo. Thank you, Taiwo. How are you doing?
I'm fine, sir.
You are live on my Facebook page, Taiwo.
Yes, sir.
I see you are a priest.
Yes, sir.
So I want to ask you, have you gone for a vacation since you started this ministry?
What? Not at all.
Why? How long have you been in the ministry?
Nothing less than 6 years.
6 years. And for 6 years, you have never taken a vacation?
Yes.
Because you don't want, or you don't know, or you don't like to?
Sometimes I wish to go, but the time later might have been gone for another program where you have to attend.
So listen, when you have vacation, your superiors will allow you will suspend every other program because your vacation is important to you. You want to go visit your brother. You want to go to Lagos. You want to go to Abuja. You want to go to Osun capital. I don't know the capital of Osun. You want to go to Ibadan. You want to go to somewhere else, especially if you are serving in a town. Leave your town and go to a different town. For 1 month, you're not going to die. It's called recession. Yeah. So at that time, when you are also visiting another community, you will learn new things. In my adage, they say that a traveling person is wiser than an old man. Anybody who travels a lot is very wise. So staying in one place for 6 years in one environment, it doesn't help. Are you there with me? Hello? Taiwo? Wow, I hope we are not losing you. So, but let's say you are in area A, and during your vacation you move to area B. It's going to help you. It's going to help you. Hello, oh, he's reconnecting. We lost him. Wow, the network is bad. I hope he calls back again. Okay. Hello. We have Promise on the line, I believe. I see the picture on your WhatsApp. Hello? Yeah, good evening. You are sounding very faint from us. Hello?
Hello.
Yes, good evening. I think we can hear you now.
Can you hear me now? Good evening, Venerable.
Good evening, Adnan. How are you doing, sir?
I'm fine, sir. Daddy, I like this very topic. It's a very, very interesting one. And this issue, like you said, some priests are not aware about this leave. Whereas there are some that know about the leave, but they are afraid of leaving the parish. Maybe they think that when they leave, somebody will take over the parish. But I remember vividly, while I was serving as a church teacher, my vicar then used to travel on every year. He would take his 1 month leave. At times he will visit Lagos, at times he will go to Abuja, and he will hand over the activities, to us. We were two then. We'll be, giving him reports. If there is issue that we cannot handle, we call him. He will direct us on what to do. That is when I knew about this leave of 18. And I personally, last year I went to Niger Delta for college mission. I served in St. Cyprian's Anglican Church, Hospital Road, Port Harcourt. On Mondays is their day of rest. You don't go anywhere. You don't do anything. All the church workers will take that Monday for rest. You can use it to do a personal retreat. But that day, no office and all these things. You
can go for personal shopping. You can go do something for your family. I mean, you are a human too. You are human. You are not a spirit.
So it's very, very important that maybe, like someone said, that it should be discussed in the church synod, maybe all the Church of Nigeria Standing Committee, something like that, so that people that are not aware of it should know and know their right. Like the church
my brother, the platform I have is where my power and my constituency ends. So where we are now is my constituency. Here is my parliament. Here is my seat of power. Here, but I believe that I'm also reaching out to so many people. So so many people may come across this video. You can send it to some platforms. Tell them that I said that the church, a pastor should take Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday as a day off. And then a pastor will have 4 weeks of rest. Don't work yourself up from Monday to Monday. That's why pastors die like chicken. Some of them even die while preaching. Just this Sunday here in the US, a renowned pastor, I don't just want to call him. Okay, what am I hiding? He's on the internet. Pastor T.D. Jakes. He was preaching and collapsed. Such a big man of God. He had health challenge while preaching. He is human. He's not a spirit. I don't know what his own case was. I don't know what really happened to him. But I noticed that when he came out to preach, he was sitting on a seat. This is not T.D. Jakes I know. The Jakes I know from many years back would be a rolling lion. But when he came out, they got a seat for him. He sat down to preach. He looked worried. He looked sick. And in the course of trying to preach, the microphone he had in his hand fell off his hands. And that was when they knew that this man was already dying. We have got case of pastors trying to preach and they collapse. In as much as we are talking about vacation, there's something people should do while on vacation. They should go to the hospital and
Hospital,
check their organs, check their body system, run a blood test. If I'm given opportunity to speak in people's synod, I would recommend that blood work should be a compulsory thing for every clergyman annually. Compulsory health checkup. I would recommend that. I will plead with our bishops to make it a priority if they want to stop losing clergy and their wives like chicken. Because people we live in an environment where we don't take health so serious. We put everything on prayer. Do you understand what I mean? We put everything on prayer. Prayer is good though. Trust me, prayer is excellent. But remember that God himself ordained medicine. That's my point. God himself ordained medicine. So medicine could be a way of healing. So
I had an experience. I had an experience last year. I was very, very sick. You know, it seems as if my head, was busting. I don't know. I couldn't even, remember anything. People were telling me it's an attack, prayer, this, that. As I was praying, after some time, I said, let me go to hospital. I did a lab test, and at the end of the day, I found out that my cholesterol was very high.
Brother, do you know that is a very fast killer? Do you know that when your triglyceride goes very high and it doesn't give symptoms, and you'll be shouting and shouting and shouting, and you may lose your breath, and that's death. It's not devil. It's carelessness.
It took me more than 5 months to be healed. As the cholesterol now rise, it now made my BP to be rise. At times the BP will go down, at times the BP will go up. I have to call the school, take permission, and treat myself very well. But at the end of the day, thank God, at the end of the day, God helped me in school. And since that very day, permission, I became more careful. Whenever at times I used to do checkup, I used to tell people, take time, go to lab test, check your blood, check your sugar, check your BP. If it's possible, have some gadgets for BP, gadgets for checking of blood, blood and all this in sugar. It's very important. Once in a while, we should take our health very, very serious.
Very important. Very important. I mean, as a pastor, you should have a BP apparatus. If you wake up on a Sunday morning and you are not feeling fine, you are feeling dizzy, my brother, go in and ask others to take your place. If you are not feeling strong, heaven will not fall. It's only the living that... You know why I'm making this? We hear stories of priests waking up and all of a sudden, oh, he's dead. Oh, we lost that priest. We are tired of losing priests and losing their wife. Are you hearing me? Sometimes what we kill people is a very little thing. Very little thing. So, but when it started, you didn't take care of it. It develops into something else. Let's take, for instance, this prostate cancer. Pastors and believers don't take it serious. They don't want to talk about it. On our pulpit, all we do on our pulpit is to preach and preach and preach and preach and pray and pray, forgetting the important part that we are also supposed to take care of our health. A God-given health. In fact, not taking care of your health is a sin.
That's true.
Not taking care of your health is a sin.
And again, Daddy, we should, know the type of things we eat.
That one we are going to come over it. You see, when there is funeral, I used to be in Nigeria. I used to work in Nigeria. A lot of people don't know that I'm a homemade. I'm homemade. But I'm sure for those that are on my page in the last few days, we see even when my bishop made mention of me, I'm a homemade, 100%. I didn't start from this part of the world. You will go to a funeral. I'm not saying this is wrong, but it's somehow wrong. You went for a funeral. they gave you ofako, which is very high in cholesterol. You finished it.
Yes.
You requested for rice. You are over 50. And you don't know that rice has a very high level of sugar.
Yes.
And you are diabetic. They tell you basmati rice. They tell you brown rice. All those rice, no matter the level of them they give it, if you eat it, it shoots your sugar. And you finish and came back, they gave you semovita. The same person, because you are a vicar. Because you are the vicar of the church. They host you, they put food all over your table because they love you. Is that love? And because they put too many food, you want to test all of them. You want to eat as much as you can. You want to make sure you eat as many as possible. And by the time you finish it, you are already building up your cholesterol. You are building up your sugar intake. You are building up everything is going high. You don't even know your cardiac position, the position of your heart. You have not gone for a heart test for all your life. And all you do is to stand and preach. My brother, you will collapse one day. And it's not the devil. It's carelessness.
No, of course.
It's called carelessness. So we chose to talk about this today because we need to manage our stress. The stress level on pastors is too much. I have been a victim of what I'm telling you now. I used to stress so much. But I'll tell you one thing. Since I reduced my stress, I started seeing a new life in me. I mean, tell people no when you...
Right, at the end of the day, thank God, at the end of the day.
Tell people no when you need to tell them no. Ask them to leave you alone when you need to tell them to leave you alone. Go to sleep when you need to sleep. And then come out strong and do the work of God.
Yes.
Don't stay in the office and everybody is calling you the best workaholic or this. If you die, they will post another person. That's my message. The church will not desist from posting another person. After all, you are not the first person to die. People have died, even bishops have died in the ministry. So if you die now, you are not irreplaceable. You are not irreplaceable. So that's my point. Thank you very much, Adnan.
Thank you very much, Daddy, for bringing up this topic. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. I bless you, sir. God bless you, my brother.
Thank you.
Okay, I see Olukani says, what does one do when a priest on leave is recalled for diocesan assignment? Yes, then we know that your leave was interrupted. But you cannot go on leave without also taking a proper permission from the bishop. So how it works is, if you want to go on leave as a priest, you apply to the diocesan bishop, through your archdeacon, who approves your leave. So if they recall you while you're on leave, then it must only be on something that is very important. They shouldn't recall you when you're having your vacation. It's your right. We all own a right of vacation, a right of withdrawal at one point in our service. You know one thing, in your salary, there's what they call leave allowance. That you never, they give you leave allowance and you have never gone to leave before. Who is fooling who? So if they recall you while you're on leave, it's okay. All it means is that they recalled you. But not going to a leave is what I'm really, really stressing at now. That you have a leave, but you don't want to go. So that's the point. Roland says something. Fight the good fight with all thy strength. Christ, thy strength. Okay, the hymn that we sang before. Thank you. You can try to call now. Roland, the phone line is open now. You can try to call. While you were trying to call, we were trying to fix the phone line. We didn't know it was disconnected from what we know. So, but let's read what Roland has to say. Sir, are you aware that some pastors or men of God take pride in not resting or using medication for extended period, labeling it as grace? For instance, a man of God might brag about not needing drugs since his ministry began. That's insensitivity. There's nothing wrong with medication. It was God who gave doctors wisdom to create medication. So I don't know. There's nothing wrong in doing that. Absolutely nothing wrong for a pastor to take medication. Medication is not a crime. Medication. Okay, we have another caller. Hello, who is on the line? Hello?
Hello.
Hello, good evening, sir.
Hello.
Hello, good evening. This is Venerable Wanebe.
Yes. This is Lucinda on Facebook.
Thank you, sir. God bless you.
Yeah. So I want to appreciate you, sir, for the good work you've been doing. Actually, I just came in and saw this topic and everything. It's a very sensitive something. So, as a businessman, I know that the stress I pass through. I know what I go through every day. Not to talk of free. I've been and close to so many of them, and I stay with them when people call, even at odd hours. People can call at any time. And then I see that these people are also human. They feel what we feel. And most times people don't give them that space to rest. So, and will I say the human body can be deceitful at times. You won't know when you are going down. You won't know till maybe you're completely knocked up. Just recently, I stayed in the house for some time due to sickness, and I didn't see it coming, and it was stress. So I just recovered, or will I say still recovering. So when I see some trees die, I know that is as a result of stress, nothing more.
That's true.
Sometimes we take some of these things to be spiritual. Not everything is spiritual.
I agree.
We should do our own part and then allow God to do his own. We take care of this body, which is the temple of the Holy Spirit. We should be taking care of it. We should be going for checkups, minding what we eat and all that. Like you mentioned about the way people serve and about how some people eat, occasions, funerals and all that, and the type of food they eat without even checking. And at times you see some of these people, they don't even do exercise. So it's all these things, and I thank God for this topic because actually we should all learn. It's something that we should all learn. We release ourselves a little. Like I say, have fun. Take care of ourselves. Go out, meet with people. Associate ourselves for some time from service. It doesn't mean that God is not there or that we are not still with God. God is everywhere. Once we put things in place, once you organize your parish, your archdeaconry, your diocese, your business, your organization, once you have a moving structure, you can go to anywhere and stay for some time, calm your head, relax, then come back and continue.
Thank you for this wonderful contribution. Thank you very much. This is coming from a brother who is not even a priest. He is telling you the level of stress he goes through as a layman, let alone a priest who stands to preach for 1 hour, during the service for 4 hours. He's talking, his brain is working. For every good sermon delivered for 30 minutes, the person that delivered a good sermon have put in another 4 hours. Let me tell you what happens. There's no time I preach, I don't wake by 3. I'll start to prepare my sermon by Wednesday. I read through Thursday. I touch it on Friday. I do a rehearsal by Saturday. 4:30 in the morning, I read it again before I preach on Sunday. to dot the I's and the T's, to make sure you are not becoming heretic, to make sure what you are going to say will align with the word of God. It's a lot of work. And not putting other PCC meetings, diocesan meetings, clergy school and all of that priests have to add. And when they go through all of this, they are not still taking a rest. It's a problem. It's not something we should encourage. So I thank you for calling in, my brother. Your contributions are well taken, and we encourage our pastors to take a leave, walk away from your parish. Nobody's going to take it from you. So let's take some comments from online. 1,000 naira airtime received. Why 1,000? We said 1,600. So there's no 1,000 here. So nursery, they should update your own with another 600. The airtime is 1,600, I believe. That's what we're giving out. Dora, confirm. I have received. Mogu says, I have received. I have received it. Thanks, and God bless you, sir. God bless you. Okay, Ogechukwu Anomobi says, I always tell our priests and fellow parishioners that it's only the living that can worship the Lord. Nai onye dị ndụ na-efe Chukwu. Naanị onye dị ndụ na-efe Chukwu. You are very correct, Ogechukwu. That's exactly what we are saying today. It's only the living that will worship God. Eat good, pray very well, eat very good, sleep very well, take normal rest, and take a vacation. Go to the doctor regularly. It's not a sin to go to the doctor. If you feel anything is wrong with you, go talk to a doctor. You are not a doctor, you are a priest. Faith does not prevent you from going to the hospital. Our faith does not prevent anybody from visiting the doctor. It's ignorant to say that, oh, my faith, for to brag for 20 years, I have not been sick. What kind of rubbish is that? Why you whatever brag you are making doesn't make sense. So, Elvis says, I have received. Thank you, sir. Some Tochukwu Michael, please, can't receive. Blessing Chin Onyerem is asking you to credit them. Glow. Nursery, confirm. People are watching you. Okay, thank you very much. I want those that have received to just keep confirming that they have received, and those that have not received to do so by telling us that they have not received. This broadcast is also live on Facebook, on YouTube. Unfortunately, let's check those on YouTube and see if we have anybody on YouTube, so we may not also ignore them. We have some followers on YouTube that are also watching us. So, unfortunately, I don't know how to pull those watching on YouTube so we can credit them. But we're also live on YouTube. This topic is watched on YouTube as well. And it's watched on Facebook. On Facebook, you can watch it on Archdeacon David Wanepe or Dave Wanepe. Dave Wanepe is where is the profile, while Archdeacon David Wanepe is the page. So we encourage you so much to share the message, follow us online. Let's see again. Still waiting for the completion of my own airtime. Mine was just 600 naira. He said, no, not serious. He's going to complete it. It's 1,600. That's what we're giving. Okay, I read Olivia's comment. Olivia is a writer. I want to promote this. She writes, she has a lot of publications on Amazon, over 28 publications on Amazon. Wonderful. I thank you very much, my sister. I just read that now. Wonderful. I says, yes, sir. Good evening from Nigeria. I have published 28 books and they are on Amazon. Barnes and Noble, African Books Collective, and some other online stores. Some are also in foreign libraries. I have published over 300 essays, articles, and poems in over 50 countries and have also featured in over 110 international. Wow, this is wonderful. I want to know you more. Ngozi Olivia, I am excited to read this. Trust me, this is very encouraging. I'm very happy. Thank you for this great work. I just saw one yesterday and I'm like, wow, this is my follower. You are doing amazing work. I give a shout out to you. You are doing very well, Ngozi. God bless you so much. Okay, Nosri says, my opinion, pastors can manage stress in a number of ways. Okay, mindfulness, building support system, prioritizing rest, eating well, exercising, taking time for yourself. I agree. I can't agree less. What you just mentioned now is exactly what we've been stressing in this program today. Pastors can take enough rest, walk away from your parish, do exercise, be committed to your life, owe your life something. Don't know how to put it more best. Owe your life something. Owe your life some level of respect your life. It's going to help you. Sir, are you aware that some pastors or men of God take pride in not resting or using medication? Oh my goodness, this is horrible to hear. Why would somebody do that? That's not good. What does one do when a priest on leave is recalled? Okay, we have responded to that. I have received it. Thank you. God bless you, my sister Nwogu. Thank you. Glow, sir. I have something important, sir. Okay, go ahead. If you have something important, you can call our Glow number. You can call our WhatsApp number. WhatsApp number is 070 38 34 26 10. WhatsApp only. Then we will respond to you. I don't know what is it you have, but whatever you have, God may help us to respond to that. The Lord is your strength, sir. Thank you. I bless you, Miracle Nursery. Sound is very good. Thank you. Yes, sir. Good evening, Venerable. Oh, good evening to you, Dora Okorie. So we are very excited to have all of you on this platform today. We talked about managing stress. People don't take it serious. In as much as we are preaching the gospel, if you die, you are dead. If you are dead, you are dead. Okay? So work hard to take some time off. There's one good culture Americans have. Americans will always take a day of rest. Americans will always take vacation. In fact, there's a saying that Americans work for vacation. And life expectancy here is up to 100. Trust me, between 90 and 100 is life expectancy. But life expectancy in Nigeria is usually 50 and 60. When somebody dies at 60, they say, he tried. You didn't try. 60-year-old people here are very young people. They are very young people. 60-year-old people here are very young. But unfortunately, for us in Nigeria, when people die at 60, they say, Obalele, you didn't try anything. So we need to do much better. We need to do much, much better. So the Lord will help us. So one of the things that kills easily is stress. And we're hammering on stress today. So we can take day off and rest. Okay, I don't know who haven't received their own. The line is still open. But we will be ending the live section soon. But before we end the live section, we want to make sure everybody that we promised to receive their airtime have done so. So if you receive their airtime, let us know. Let us know on comment section. Tell us how much you received. Okay, Chuku says, thank you, I received 1,006. Okay, Nzube Chuku Ikem says, I have not received mine. Nursery said, I have received. Please, if you receive, just say received. And if you receive, you can delete your own phone number and leave other comments. If you receive, you put your phone number so he credits you. But if you receive, you can delete the number and leave the comments. If you receive, delete the number only and leave the comments. But what we are saying here is, if you have not received, say, I have not received. We have enough gift for people that are here today. It's not much. It's just to encourage you. Make your phone calls today or your data. So God will help us. Share the program. Let others get to know about it. Chinaza, go to Archdeacon Dave. There are people who pasted their account number on Archdeacon Dave Nwanepe. Go to Archdeacon Dave Nwanepe. Pick a number. There's a number right there. Please credit that number from Canon Chukwu Emeka or Venerable Chukwu Emeka Oparocha. Please, Venerable Chukwu Emeka Oparocha, please go to that place and credit his that number on that page, please. Then those on Dave Nwanepe, please do well to also let us know. Okay, David, Chukwuma David, I have not received. Please, if you have not received, just say I have not received, so he will get to know those that have not received. If you have not received, say I have not received. But if you have received, you can delete your number and leave your comments. If you have received, delete your number and leave your comments. Okay, even long after we have finished, before I say, if I type end, that means from where I tapped end is going to be the last person that we are going to credit for today. That means anybody that comes after I have typed end on my comment section will not receive. But anyone who was here before the comment section, every number before I type what I'm typing now will receive their 1,600 airtime. So I'm ending the comment section now when I say end. That means we are not going to contribute. We are not going to credit any other person when I type end. Thank you. That's the end for the credits. So anyone before this end will receive. So to make sure you complete everyone that typed in something before I said end. Okay, he says, please indicate how much you received. Okay, well, it doesn't matter, but it's 1 seed that they are receiving. Just credit those who came back here now. Just credit those who came back before I typed end on my end. So thank you all for joining. I thank everyone for being part of this. Just to recap, the topic was managing stress. We said priests should go on vacation. We said Anglican church members should take vacation once a year, 4 weeks or 6 weeks, 3 weeks, depending on the category you fall. We said go to the doctor, check your health while praying. We said make sure you check your breast for breast cancer. Those for prostate, check your prostate if you are 40, 45 and above. And if you are a mother that has given birth to a child, check your breast for breast cancer. Go to the doctor regularly, check your health while praying. It doesn't contradict our faith. Checking your health status does not contradict our faith. So it's important you know that checking your health status is part of being responsible and part of worshiping God. Thank you all. We are very grateful to meet with all of you here today. Trust me, it's indeed wonderful to hear from you. As we are bringing this program to an end, we are very grateful. Thank you and God bless you. Richly good. We are very happy. Have a wonderful evening. The Lord bless you.